Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all's well with you. Beautiful souls. You know, your enemies are really like let me not say your enemies. The people who chose to come against you, okay? The people who think that you're their enemy. They have a really sad life because it's like you are like the excitement of their day. Like them beefing with you, them attacking you, them, attempting to try to ruin you. It's like that's the excitement of their life. Like you are like their Super Bowl. Okay. In football, you go to the Super Bowl. You're like their Super Bowl. You're like their bar mitzvah, their celebration. Like you are like the exciting thing in their life. Like every single day, they check for you in some sort of way. And sometimes you're not even aware. Like I said, social media is one of the number one ways that people will creep on you, enemy or not. At work, through again asking people, hey, have you seen such and such? Have you heard from such and such? You know, it's like they have to get their daily dose of figuring out what's going on with you. What did you post? What are you not posting? Even when you go ghost and you go silent, it's like in a little bit they enjoy it, but then they're also sad. Like you make and break their day. And I think I said that in a few other videos back. But it's really strange. It's like, do you love me or do you hate me? Which one, sweetie? And for a lot of people, it's both. But the main thing is that they love you. It's a thin line between love and hate for a reason. And most of your confused fans that's claiming you guys are enemies, you guys are beefing, it's a one sided beef of that. They cannot function without making a narrative in their head that you both have something going on. When that's like the furthest thing from the truth. Us chosen ones, we actually have a life. We have things we're doing with our life. We're planning, we're evolving, we're getting spiritual downloads, we're learning who we are, why we're in this matrix, what's the point of being here. Whereas though your so-called fake enemies, the people who actually have a problem with you because their low vibrational selves could never, ever in any lifetime, they're just living like a regular boring 3D low vibrational distracted life. And you're like the big source of their entertainment. Like without you, they're gonna crumble. Yeah. Yeah, so without you, they're gonna crumble, baby, like crumble cookie. If you go on TikTok, you see the reviews for crumble cookie, ain't that good? Let me stop, but yes, they're gonna crumble, like crumble cookie, and one day God's gonna allow that to happen. Like as much as they enjoy like watching you, eventually it's just gonna get so bad because chosen one, you're just gonna continue to win. You're going to continue to win no matter what happens to you. I'm going to remind you almost every video, if not every video, at least almost every video. Your life is literally going to climb up a ladder because you have no other choice. The more and more us chosen ones learn and we conquer in this life, the more blessings are going to shine upon us. And the people that hate you, the people that wish bad on you, the people whose lives are miserable, they're not going to be able to stomach it. Like their stomach is going to be turning miserably because it's like, how can I send out all this evil energy, evil eye, bad intentions, pay witch doctors, pay people around, do spells myself, voodoo dolls, whatever they try to do? How can I do all this and this person is just like nothing? They're not even phased by it. Chosen, we're not phased by by the low vibrational enemies attacks. We're so used to it by now. Imagine growing up and literally like most people they don't like you for no reason at all, including family members. And they honestly thought like they were gonna be the one. Like they thought they were gonna be the one, the big bad wolf to blow your house down. Silly rabbit. That's why I say silly rabbits. But I'm just like, wow, like I honestly chosen ones, if you really just like look at it from this lens, the so-called enemies, your confused fans, aka your confused fans, they like give you more energy and power because honestly, before I realized that it was so many fake women around me, I didn't really think that high about myself. I really was like, especially because my finances at the time were not up to par because I was a stay-at-home mom for years. So all of my friends around me had all these degrees and big houses and big bank accounts, husband making all this money. Whereas though I was in the middle of going through a divorce, I was crumbling, didn't have much to my name. But little did I know that all these women were hating and jealous of me. And I'm like, what is it about my life that you're so intimidated by? I'm like, what is it about my life you're so intimidated by? And that's when I started realizing, that's when God started revealing to me about me being a chosen one. Because see, us as chosen ones, we weren't raised with most chosen ones. I'm not gonna speak for everybody because some people, maybe God spared you in that department. Okay. He didn't spare a lot of us other chosen souls. But maybe some chosen souls, you grew up in a household where your parents did pour into you. They watered you. They watched you grow. They were your sunshine on a rainy day, right? You're extremely blessed. But most of us chosen ones didn't have that. No, we grew up where our parents were either split already, separated, divorced, getting into divorce, fighting, abuse, abusive to us, abusive to other siblings. So it's like we already were kicked off to like a rough start. And those things lead to other things because, in case a lot of people don't believe it, a lot of your problems you face are through childhood traumas. A lot of it leads back to your childhood. And your parents don't want to take accountability, of course. Your parents don't want to take accountability, of course, because then it's like, oh my gosh, I have to admit that I wasn't the best parent. And that's okay when you at least admit it and you try to make it right. But a lot of the old school parents, it's like, I did the best I could. And it's like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. But that's another video for another day. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. But for the most part, again, our parents did not set us up for the best self-love journey. Okay. We had to discover our self-love journey towards our 20s, maybe late teens, 18, 19, 20, or mid 20s, or like for me, my late 20s going into my 30s. That's when I started to actually love myself. So it's like this whole time where we're discovering ourselves, trying to figure out who we are. Here it is, it's miserable people in the background that they're jealous. They're envious of you. They want what you have. They want your life. And it's like, baby, do you see my life? Like, come closer. Like, are we living in the same timeline? Because you gotta be, you can't be for real. You cannot be serious to really hate on me this bad, to really not like me this much, all because of my life is abundant. But baby, you don't see the crashes that be taking place before the abundance happen. Like it be some real life crash out stuff that happens to us chosen ones. But we handle our pain so well that people think that it's non-existent, which is crazy to me. That's neither here nor there. But it's like because of that, they envy you. And so friends turn into foes. The people who don't even know you want to make you their so-called enemy. They're hating on you because of you're shining so bright even in the midst of so much darkness. Look around. This world is filled with chaos and darkness, but baby, here you are chosen when you're that beautiful ball of light. So your confused fans, they're like, well, I wanna they're like, well, I wanna like him or her. But then that means like they're better than me. That means like I'm admitting that like they're better and they're bigger than me. And it's like, what? How does admitting that you admire someone, that you like someone, that you look up to someone, how does that mean that they're better than you? Like I'm really confused because I'm bringing down the psychology of these so-called enemies because it's like it's trying to wrap your mind around just complete nonsense. Most of them don't like us because they feel like we think we're better than them or they already feel it. And I'm like, sweetie, sorry that your life is boring. Sorry that you don't have the courage. Sorry that you're not well put together. Sorry that when storms come to your door, they knock you over. Like you just go down the aisle like a pin in a bowling alley. You go right in the gutter. Us chosen ones, we were born from the gutter. We were born out of the slums. We were born from the tough times. We don't have time to keep going down the daggone gutter like you. We've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt, the keychain, the mug, all of it. This is our time to rise and shine and be a warrior. See, most people, they're meeting you, these, confused fans, they're meeting you while you're in your place of being a warrior. They didn't know you back when you were in elementary, middle school, high school, when you were still struggling to find out who you are, why people are teasing you, bullying you, making fun of you. Uh, when people try me in school, oh baby, I showed them. hmm I ain't never go for that bully stuff. But I know some people, they did, and I'm sorry about that. But see, if they would have met you back then, they would have felt more comfortable because see, then they would have saw you as being regular like them, small like them, easy to pick on like them. But because as chosen ones, our vibration is so high, and we're not going for the crazy stuff no more. We're not going for the nonsense. People are frightened and intimidated. And instead of just admitting that or just staying in their lane, staying away, they choose to get upset because it's like, well, why can't I emit that type of frequency? Why don't people look at me like they look at her, like they look at him? Baby, because we're not the same. God didn't make us the same. He didn't give you the light he gave me. He didn't give you the anointing he gave me. And he didn't even give you the battles that he gave me. But it's like they know this. They're starting to understand that, but they still want like the interaction, the connection, because it makes them feel better. Chosen, when you make everyone feel better, we'll be doing a separate video about that. It's like I be getting my ideas, like even when I'm recording, I get more ideas. I love that. But you make people feel better just by existing. You like literally just by existing, okay? And I'm literally, like I said, gonna do a video on that because we are beautiful inside and out. And I see your comments, guys. I'm definitely gonna get to them. Sorry, I just have a busy, busy week. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you so much for the compliments. You guys are gorgeous, handsome. I love all of you. And like honestly, you guys are just encouraging me to keep going on this journey with you guys. We're all on this journey together. And we're all beautiful inside and out. And I mean that. I can't wait to meet you guys. But yes, you make people feel better just by being around, just by being yourself. And when they talk to you, they get blessed. Do you know that? Another video. The video's just gonna keep coming, y'all. They get blessed because of your wisdom. Because God has given you such great wisdom and insight that most people they don't have. They might understand what you're saying, but they would not be able to actually express that themselves. Their throat chakra, it doesn't work like ours. Most people throat chakra don't work at all. Most people are nervous to get on camera. Most people are nervous to get in front of people. Most people are nervous to just have a one-on-one. Most people are nervous and shy to have confrontation, conflict, any sort of, hey, can we address the issue? Can we talk about this like adults? Most people are just afraid to be themselves, to speak up, even though God gives you a voice. But see, us chosen ones, God did a little fine tuning on our voice. Like everybody over voice, he did like this. But the chosen one, he said, whoop, like he turned it up. Turn it, turn it down for what? Like when God made us, baby, he had a good time. He had a good time, and he knew, God knew daggone well a lot of people was going to hate on us and be jealous of us. But your enemies, it's like they hate, but they love. It's so strange. But at the same time, I get it. It's sad. I wish you would just drop the hate and just say you love us. I'm like, come on, let's cook out. Let's have a dinner together. But instead, it's like, because I can't be like you, I don't want to like you. Because I don't have the life like you, I don't want to like you. Because I don't have the confidence like you, I don't want to like you. But I still know the interactions with you, if I'm attacking you, if I'm trying to talk with you and say nasty things, harass you, insult you, even though it's bad energy, it's bad frequency, it's still energy. I can still tap in on your energy, chosen one. So that's what I mean about you pretty much make and break your so-called enemies' days because they know that any sort of energy exchange with you is better than nothing. You are literally the highlight of their day, the highlight of their year. If they woke up, okay, if your so-called enemies woke up and they realized there was no way they would ever get any sort of connection, energy exchange with you ever again, they would lose their minds. They would legit lose their mind. Like they would legit go check themselves into the mental home, the mental clinic. And you're like, what? Because again, if you don't like someone, you don't want to have nothing to do with them. You don't care about what they're doing. You don't care about what they're posting. You don't care about what they're wearing. You don't care about what they smell like, what they're cooking, who their mom is, who their dad is. You don't care about nothing. But when you're intrigued, when you're interested, when you want to know more, when you just can't shake it, when you just can't get over it, you're going to always go back. You're going to keep checking. You're going to keep wondering. You're going to keep pondering. That's what they do. They keep trying to figure out why and how and when and where, asking all these questions when, baby, it's just simple. God said yes to us and he said no to you. I'm laughing at these people because they really try, like they go so hard to attack us. So I don't feel bad about laughing you out and letting you know that you're not the chosen one. If you were sweet and kind, I wouldn't be laughing you out. We have beautiful souls, but baby, I'm not no pushover dummy man either. You want to bring war to my doorstep? You want to bring chaos to my doorstep? You want to bring confusion and nasty energy to my doorstep? Get ready. Get ready. Buckle your seatbelt, baby. Buckle up. Because you're gonna need some help. Have 911 on speed dial. Because I'm telling you, by the time God done with you, the angels done with you, the universe as a whole, the galaxies, like by the time all of our protection. Because it's not just God, baby. We are protected by so many forces, so many armies of angels. Like these people don't realize how dumb they are. We are highly and divinely protected at all times. But yet they think that it's a joke. That's why they continue to try you. And again, they don't want to admit how amazing you are. They don't want to admit that, wow, yes, you are the chosen one and it's okay. I'm just going to support you. They don't want to play that role. It's like, I want to be the chosen one. I want to be like you. I want to be you. And it's like, you're going to forever be disappointed because we're not like moving the pieces around like we're playing a game of chess. Okay. God chose who he chose and it wasn't you. Get over it. But they're not. I'm going to keep telling them though, but they're not. And it's okay. When you got to stand there with God, because one day we all going to do it. When you stand there with God, baby, you tell God why you kept attacking me. I would love to see it. Unfortunately, we're not. But I would love to see the day on judgment when all of our so-called enemies got to stand before God. When the so-called enemies got to stand before God and the angels and explain why with their slow selves, okay, why they kept attacking us and going up against us. And I'm pretty sure God is going to be looking like, play the Jeopardy music, angel. I know God gotta have a sense of humor because we do, okay? So I know God got a sense of humor. But it's, as much as you all just want the interaction, we make your day, you love us so much, just say you love us and keep it moving. It's okay, baby. It's okay to love the chosen one. It's okay to love us. It's safe here. Stop trying to so-called hate when you know it's nothing but love. You're obsessed with us. You're wondering why and how. It's all right. Stop trying to be something that you'll never win at. Because being an enemy of a chosen one is one of the dumbest things you can do. That's why I'm gonna keep making these videos. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, chosen ones. I love you all so much. You all mean the world to me. I enjoy all the comments always. You guys are the best family on YouTube. I don't care about all these other channels and stuff. Shout out to all my other chosen one channels, chosen one family. We all one. But I know I got the best family right here. God bless you all. Never forget who you are. Never let anyone out here try to convince you of something else. You are blessed and loved by God, always. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. But God loves you so much more. Take care.